Hello, it's Wednesday, 17th of April in the year 2024, and this is news review from Transmit Media, where we'll deliver fact, untangle complexities, and keep you informed. My name is Oladipo Sherifat. Stay tuned. The federal government has written at least 31 governors informing them of impending flooding in the state between April and November this year. The Minister of Water Resources and Sanitation, Professor Joseph, stated this yesterday in Abuja while briefing journalists on the 2024 annual flood outlook for the country. At the event, the Nigerian Hydrological Service Agencies, an agency of the federal government, disclosed that a total of 148 local government areas in Lagos, Kano, Delta, and 28 other states has been categorized as high flood risk areas. Also, in preparation for the impending flood, various state governments said yesterday that they would demolish buildings on river channels, relocating residents and clear drainages to prevent flooding. The high flood risk states are Adamawa, Akwa Ibom, Anambra, Bauchi, Bayelsa, Benue, Borno, Cross River, Delta, Ebonyi, Edo, and many others. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu said yesterday Nigeria stands to benefit about $2.7 billion annually by implementing the single window project. He also noted that the project would save country at least $4 billion lost annually to complex bureaucracies and corruption hindering its trade efficiency. Tinubu revealed this when he inaugurated a new digital trade compliance initiative codenamed the National Single Window Project at the Council Chamber of the State House in Abuja. The Single Window Project is a cross-government website which facilitates trade by offering a single portal for Nigeria's international trade, single access to access a full range of resources and standardized service from different Nigerian agencies. The initiative, Tinubu said, will expand cargo movement and optimize international African trade, thereby facilitating $2.7 billion worth of annual paperless trade. While noting that the economy can no longer stomach 4 billion naira losses, the Nigerian leader directed the presidential team committee to, while noting that the economy could no longer stomach $4 billion annual losses, the Nigerian leader directed the presidential steering committee on the National Single Window Project to dismantle all block websites in the way of the trade efficiency. This way, Nigeria would join the rank of the Singapore, Korea, Kenya, Saudi Arabia, which has experienced significant improvement in trade efficiency after implementing a single window system. The president argued that the rank of Nigeria would be above others in the next few years. In a recent release of its global economic outlook at the International Monetary Fund World Bank Spring meeting in Washington, D.C. yesterday, the IMF provided projection for the Nigerian economy, indicating a significant shift in inflation rate. The Division Chief of IMF Research Development, Daniel Lee, highlighted the impact of Nigerian economic reform, including an exchange rate adjustment, which has led to a surge in inflation rate to 33.2% in March. Nigerian inflation rate rose to 33.2% according to recent data released by the National Bureau of Statistics. Also, the flood inflation rate increased to over 40% in the first quarter of 2024. Lee stated inflation declining to 23% next year than 8% in 2026. This, however, different from the fund prediction of a new single-digit 5.5% inflation rate for 2025, which is predicted last year. He further elaborated on Nigeria to raise from 2% last year to 3.3% this year, attributing the expansion to recover in oil sector, improved security, advancement in agriculture due to better weather conditions and introduction of dry season farming by farmers. The Dangote Petroleum Refinery has listened to the call of oil marketers as regard the reduction in the price of automobile gas oil, popularly called diesel. Yesterday, the refinery announced a reduction in the price of diesel from 1,200 per litre to 1,000 per litre, a development that triggered excitement among operators in the downstream oil sector. Dangote Refinery announced this in a statement issued yesterday by its spokesperson, Tony Chidebe. The significant reduction in price at Dangote Refinery is expected positive effect on all spheres of the economy and ultimately reduce the high inflation rate in the country. On April 10, 2024, the newsman exclusively reported that oil marketers called for downward review on price of diesel being produced by Dangote Refinery to between 700 to 850 per litre. The World Executive of Dawaki Tofa local government area of Kano State, where the national chairman of the All Progressive Congress, Dr. Abdullahi Ganduje, was suspended. He paid a solidarity visit today. The visit is scheduled to take place at the party national secretariat, which held at 11 a.m. The meeting will be suspended. The development came 2 days after the legal advisor of the ward, Hadi Rugazo, suspended Ganduje from the party. Ganduje also addressed journalists in Kano, said APC ward leadership took decision given bribery allegations hanging on Ganduje's neck. He cited bribery charges filed against Ganduje by Kano State government and his arraignment scheduled for yesterday. The suspension were, however, overruled by the Kano State leadership of the party, which also slammed a 6-month suspension on Gwazo and some indicated party leaders at the ward level. The Federal High Court in Lagos State today granted businessman and socialite Pastor Okechukwu, popularly known as Cubana Chief Priest, 10 million naira with 2 sureties in like sum. Earlier, the celebrity back man pleaded not guilty to tampering and abusing the naira during his trial. Cubana Chief Priest was arraigned before Justice Kehinde Ogundare on 3 counts child bordering, abuse of naira by alleged spraying and tampering with national currency at a social event. Contrary to the provision of Central Bank Act of 2007, he was alleged to have sprayed a naira on February 13, 2024 at Eko Hotel. Cubana Chief Priest was also asked to commit an offense while dancing during a social event. He was said to have tampered with the fund in the denominations of 500 naira notes issued by the CBN by spraying the same at 2 hours. The National Working Committee of the People Democratic Party will tomorrow present a report naming members involved in anti-party activities during the 2023 general election at the National Executive Council. The national leadership of the PDP held on March 26 directed the chairman of the 36 state chapters and the Federal Capital Territory to identify their members involved in anti-party activities during the 2023 general election. The PDP National Organizing Secretary Oman Bature gave the directive during a meeting of the National Working Committee with some chairmen in Abuja. He said after the election, the state chapter are expected to give the report, that is, the post-2023 election report. A lot of the state has not submitted the report, and the reports are needed to be complied for the INEC meeting. Former Kwara State Senator Rafiu Ibrahim is dead. He was said to have died at the age of 57 after an illness. This was disclosed in a statement signed by the family and obtained by newsmen today. Morin, the lawmaker, the state governor, Abdurrahman Abdulrazak, the state governor, said that he received shocked and sadness report of the death. This was disclosed in a statement signed by the family and obtained by newsmen today. Morin, the lawmaker, the state governor, Abdurrahman Abdulrazak, said he received shock and sadness report of the death of Senator Ibrahim Rafiu. He said he received with shock and sadness report of the death of Senator Rafiu Ibrahim of the People Democratic Party after a brief illness. Ibrahim, born on December 12, 1966, was a senator, represent Kwara State Senatorial District in 8th National Assembly from 2015 to 2019 under the leadership of the Senator Bukola Saraki. He was chairman of the Senate Committee on Banking, Insurance and Other Financial Institutions. During his 4 year tenure as senator, he sponsored 6 bills and supervised 8 others. May his soul rest in peace. And that concludes today's news section. We trust you find the information insightful and valuable. Feel free to connect with us through our social media handles. Until next time again, I am Oladipo Sherifat, wishing you a pleasant day and a well-informed future.